Professor Madhav Nalapat of the Manipal Research Group is a well-known strategist. Now, the sudden escalation is one-sided. Let's make it clear this time. I don't know how to tell the Canadians this, but, Terry, Anis, no disrespect, we don't care as much about Canada. And the principal reason why we don't care as much about Canada is because compared to India, you're a small country. We don't have any dependencies on you. You are a smaller economy. And as you understand nowadays, Terry and Anis, everything in the world is based on the scale and size of your economy. So Canada is not as relevant. And you see this also in global forums. Nobody quite cares much about Trudeau. He's sort of a hanger-on. But it's okay. He almost tried to accost Modi at ASEAN, I heard. My question is, and I want to open this up with Professor Nalapat, what's this sudden action from Trudeau's side all about? He's got to win an election, but he's getting desperate. There must be some immediate trigger.
Well, Arnab, I've been saying for quite some time, several years, about what I call the Sino-Wahhabi lobby, the lobby in which the Chinese Communist Party leadership supports extremist groups, including in countries in the Middle East, many of whom are now active against the state of Israel. And unfortunately, the Trudeau seems to have more than a normal share, his party, of such elements or alliances with them. And what he is doing now is to try and create a wedge between India and the West. Now, Dr. Joseph Chalal is a friend of mine. Yes. He has been working very hard to establish India and the US as firm partners in security in the Indo-Pacific.
Yes.
And that's a necessary step. Now, what is Trudeau up to? He's up to breaking this coming together of India and the United States and other Western countries on matters of security, which are of utmost importance to the Indo-Pacific.
So you're saying that Trudeau's working on the behest of a Chinese lobby
from this kind of
you're saying that Trudeau's behaving.
I want to say, what do you mean by an agent? What is an agent, for God's sake? I can understand an official. Trudeau may meet somebody in the course of a campaign, and that somebody may do something awful. Does that mean that Trudeau is an agent to that person? I'm sorry, Arnab, but Justin Trudeau is functioning, whether wittingly or not, most likely unwittingly, I hope, as an agent of this policy of the Sino-Wahhabi lobby to drive a wedge between India and the West. And that, unfortunately, Trudeau is now the spearhead of that lobby among the G7 countries.